You may be a new shooter, a longtime gun owner, or even a police officer or soldier. No personal defense handgun is fully equipped without a Crimson Trace laser sight or light. Get the confidence and reliability you need to protect family, home, and country. Call 800-442-2406 or visit crimsontrace.com for a free copy of our new laser training video, The Laser's Edge. Crimson Trace.
Broadcasting nationwide, this is Tom Gresham's Gun Talk. Your views, advice, and questions are the driving force of gun talk. Call Tom now at 866-TALK-GUN. That's 1-TOM-TALK-GUN. Or reach out to us via email at tom@guntalk.com. Let us know what you think about the gun-related issues of the day. Now, here's Tom Gresham.
Well, all righty, let's talk about guns just a little bit more. Well, actually, the truth of it is I can't stop talking about guns. I tried once. Didn't much like it. So, I'm Tom Gresham, by the way. If you want more information on the show, go to guntalk.com and see what all we're up to. If you are interested in gun videos, we have a gazillion of those. Go to Gun Talk Media. Just do a search for that on the internet. Go to YouTube. That's probably the easiest place to find it. We got zillions of those. Our internet series, First Person Defender, you can see there. Very exciting stuff, particularly if you're just getting into concealed carry or self-defense with a gun. Or you know what, even if you've been at it for a while, I guarantee you'll find some things that you hadn't thought about before. We get that all the time. I never thought of that. The show is called First Person Defender. You can just throw that into a search on YouTube. Our number here is 866-825-5486, or just dial 1-TOM-TALK-GUN. Roy has done exactly that, calling out of Ohio. Roy, thank you for your patience.
Hey, listen, Tom, thanks. Great. I sure appreciate your time, man, everything you do for us. I am 66-year-old fart, and I got a laser light targeting system, which I dearly love, but it has shown me what a terrible shot I am.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Now, but here I've tried the Merit peep sight and the stick-on lenses, but the main thing that I have figured out is I cannot see those darn sights. I mean, I'm looking and looking and looking. And I have heard you talk in shows previously. You had sort of a vision issue, and I thought you said you figured out some kind of a surgery or treatment or something that helped you greatly. Not that I have anything against lasers, but, you know, I just love marksmanship. I'd love to be able to do it, unaided if I could.
Let me ask a question.
So what do you have to tell me?
We're talking handguns or rifles? What are we talking about?
Yes, sir. Yeah, handguns, yes. Mm-hmm.
Handguns. Are you nearsighted or farsighted? What's going on?
Well, I have excellent sight far, but I cannot see that front sight no matter what I do unless I have my darn reading glasses on, which makes everything else a blur, and I can't hit anything. Okay.
I got two solutions for you. Surgery is not one of them. Do not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I had eye surgery, did not go well. My advice to everybody, I mean, I know, look, everybody says laser surgery, love it. LASIK surgery, great. Yeah, not for me and not for a lot of people. Be very, very, very reluctant to let somebody cut on your eyeball, okay?
Yeah,
but I got two things that'll work for you, okay? Number one, when you're shooting at the range, this is easy. It's a $20 solution. You said you tried the stick-on bifocal things?
Yes, sir.
Did you put them on your shooting glasses?
I did, and you know what? You have to get that line exactly right to see the sights, and just above it, your target. And I just had a heck of a time. I mean, I guess I'm just too old and crotchety. It didn't help me that much at all.
No. Just wait a minute. Wait. Did you put them on the bottom or the top of your glasses?
Well, I put them on the bottom, of course.
No, of course you want them on the top.
You're kidding me.
No, turn them upside down and mount it on the top part of your lens. Now, when you roll, you can look under them, your normal vision, you can see fine. When you roll your head down, which is what we do to look at the sights, the front sight will snap into focus. You don't need to see the target. You just need to see the front sight sharp, okay?
Okay.
I will guarantee you this is going to work at the range. But You can't do that when you're doing concealed carry or self-defense. So I've got another solution for you there. You ready for this one?
Yep.
I'm going to bring in my good friend, Stephanie Pastusek, who's going to join us right now from Excess Sights. Hey, Stephanie, how are you?
Hey, good afternoon, guys. How are you?
Good. You've been listening to Roy, and you've heard his situation. We got him fixed up for the range. Those little stick-on lenses are great there, but in a self-defense situation, you don't have time to get your shooting glasses out. He needs a solution on how to. I mean, he's like me. He's got old man eyes. You know, I mean, the whole bifocal thing going. That's what you guys are so good for. Tell him what you guys do.
That's right, Roy. I think maybe a solution, in addition to what Tom said about doing on the range. In the moment, you're not going to have that time to reach for the stickers, reach for the glasses, tell the bad guy, "Excuse me, I need a couple of seconds to get ready." And my solution and our solution for you on your defensive guns is that big dot. And, of course, Excess Sights, we manufacture that. And what it allows for is it takes that confusion out of that 3-dot system. And I don't know if you're familiar with us or not, but, of course, excesssights.com, and you can kind of look at our information and see our sight picture. But, you know, Tom and I, we've been out on the range, and a good instance and a good practice that we did, for example, is we took our shooting glasses and we put Vaseline across them.
Yeah,
and that was to, remember that, Tom?
Yeah.
To simulate, well, what happens if I get up in the middle of the night and don't have my glasses or get hit over the head? How fast can I find that front sight? And Tom, you know, tell him about those.
It was amazing. You could just kind of see the target. There's the threat, but this front sight, Roy, looks like a golf ball on the end of your barrel. It's amazing. I mean, it just glows. And for the kind of work we're talking about, we call it social work, if you will. It's for self-defense work. It's beautiful. Roy, let me ask you, what kind of pistol are you shooting?
Well, Tom, my current favorite gun, I've heard you talk about it, is the Ruger SR9C. I love this thing.
That's a nice pistol. And it's a really good carry gun, defensive gun. Stephanie, do you guys make a sight for the SR9s?
We do, and a slew of other very popular defensive concealed carry guns. So,
okay.
Yep, check us out, and we can even do that install for you too, Roy, depending on where you are and if you've got a good gunsmith local. But if you don't, you know, in the factory there here in Fort Worth, Texas, we do installs on your slide, and that's a simple process that we can take care of for you too.
Okay, I'm gonna do something that's really evil now. And Stephanie, hold on. I want Excess Sights to give Roy a set of sights.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to fix him up. Okay. I want you to fix him up. This is a guy who needs some help. Not for everybody, but just Roy. Okay. And we're going to get Excess Sights to fix you up. But Roy, here's the deal. Once you get it, you got to call back into Gun Talk, and you got to give us a range report on how it works for you. Okay.
Oh, man, you know it. I plan my whole Sundays around your show, Tom, and I sure appreciate it, Stephanie, because I'm just down the road from Cleveland, so I am all set up.
Ah, Cleveland's Outdoor World in Toledo, Ohio. Yeah. Just right down the road.
Good.
Okay.
Well, Tom will get me your information, and then offline we will set you up and see how that solution works out for you.
Okay, so Roy, don't hang up. We're going to put you on hold, and we're going to get your information. And we're going to get you fixed up with a set of Excess Sights, and then you're going to be our test case. You got to take them out, try them without the little stick-on things on your shooting glasses, okay? And let us know how it works for you. All right? Thanks, Roy. Appreciate that. All right, Stephanie, let's do this. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. You got all kinds of new products. Hold on a second here. I know I wanted to take care of that. I had to blindside you. You know I was going to sucker you into it, didn't you? Okay. All right. We'll be right back. I tell you what, don't go anywhere. We're right back. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. 866-TALK-GUN, and this is Gun Talk.
A great trigger can make you a better shooter. For over 60 years, Timney triggers have been trusted by hunters and shooters everywhere. Timney triggers are proudly made in the USA and come with a lifetime warranty. Installation is easy. Give yourself the Timney Trigger advantage. To see more and order online, go to timneytriggers.com. That's TIMNEY triggers.com.
Looking for shooting instruction but don't know where to go? Well, we have it, and you can access hours of training and safety videos, which you can watch on your home computer. On GunTalkTV.com, we have top competitive shooters, the best in self-defense trainers, and folks who have hunted all over the world, helping you learn which gun to buy, how to use it, how to store it safely, and everything else you need to be a safe and competent shooter. We also have gun makers showing off their newest rifles, shotguns, and handguns. Doesn't matter if you're a veteran shooter or a complete beginner, you'll find what you need at guntalktv.com. You can check it out for free, and you can get full access for only $5.95 a month. That gives you unlimited access to hundreds of videos, and we're adding more all the time. Run the videos over and over to make sure you understand what's being said. Skip around. You're in control. Get smarter. Shoot better. Visit guntalktv.com.
The Ruger SR-45, a large caliber pistol with a trim, ergonomic profile. Like the popular Ruger SR9 and SR-40, the SR-45 is perfectly sized to be comfortable and controllable with a slim, ergonomic grip and narrow slide. It features an adjustable 3-dot sight system, Ruger's unique reversible back strap, an ambidextrous manual safety and magazine release, and built-in Picatinny rail. The Ruger SR-45, another rugged, reliable firearm from Ruger.
It's great to make something with your own hands. When you reload, the whole family can get involved, including breaking more targets and bagging more birds. Mech reloaders have been the center of family activities for generations. Plus, you can save money and stock up, even when there's nothing in the stores. 10, 12, 16, 20, 28, and 410. Any gauge. Get started reloading. Visit mechreloaders.com. That's MECreloaders.com.
Inaccurate is just plain worthless. Doesn't matter if you're shooting for a national championship or just trying to beat your friend. You need accurate ammo. Nosler's match-grade handgun ammunition delivers. You get Nosler sporting handgun and custom competition bullets in Nosler head-stamped brass, loaded to the same strict tolerances as Nosler's match-grade rifle ammo. Handgun accuracy through match-grade ammo. Available in 9mm, 40, and 45. Visit Nosler.com.
His favorite gun is the one he has in his hand, as long as it's accurate. It's the 1911. You're listening to Tom Gresham's Gun Talk.
Now, don't be giving away my secrets. I do like the one I have in my hand. Whatever it is, people say, what gun do you like? I said, the next one, whatever it is. Hey, we're talking with Stephanie Pastusek from XS Sights. Stephanie, it's always a pleasure. We actually had a lot of fun out there doing that testing. We were just talking about that off air, about when we put the Vaseline over the shooting glasses. It's a really good way for people to understand when you have some kind of problem with your vision, whether you don't have your glasses, or you know what? If you're wearing your glasses and you get into a fight, someone's liable to knock your glasses off.
Mm-hmm. Well, and there's so many factors and elements that go into the gunfight or that go into the bad situation. The glasses are just one more, not to mention the vision focus and the loss of hearing and all the other elements and all the other adrenaline pumping through your body that you're going through. So kind of glasses or no glasses, it's one of those, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So
that's it. That's right. What do they say? If you find yourself in a fair fight, your tactics suck. So there you go.
That is right.
So, all right, we didn't get a chance to visit at SHOT, at least not on the air, and I know you guys have some new stuff, so I guess let's do this. Let's talk about the new things first, and then we've got a giveaway to tell people about.
Sure. Well, I've been listening to your show all afternoon, and it's amazing. I think with every caller, I've been able to identify this would be a good fit for you. And coming out at SHOT Show, Glock released their sweet little 42 that's in their nice little 380 caliber that is a slick-looking gun, and I don't know if you had a chance to shoot that yet.
I did. I shot it, and I got to tell you, it is a real sweet spot in terms of being, it's about as small as you can have and have it be really shootable, but boy, does it shoot.
Exactly, and it still gets you a lot in your hands to be able to hang on to.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, we have sights for that, so as soon as Glock announced that on Tuesday of SHOT Show, there we were with it in our booth for folks to be able to see. And, of course, I think in terms of new products and what's hot out on the market, we already have our big dot and our standard dot sights available for that, and comes in a nice price point at $90, and it's a tritium front and a non-tritium rear. And for folks that don't know much about us, we do have a great relationship with Trijicon, and they install our tritium for us. But that does make that nice that nice gun into a perfect defensive carry gun.
Yep. Sounds great. All right, what else you got? Wait.
Along those lines, along the Glock line, of course, for the 30S and for the 41, we have sights out, and then kind of switching gears into the Bursa. There's nice little BP9cc. I don't know if you had a gander at that. That's been hot on the market as well, and keeping up with handguns and keeping up with the demand that we're having from our wholesalers and from our OEMs and from our retailers and making sights, running machines 7 days a week.
All right, and you've got a special promotion going. It's like only for 2 weeks. You've got to tell people about your Valentine's Day deal.
Sure. Well, we're doing a Love It Front Sight campaign, and so you can go for any online order. We're offering free FedEx home delivery. So the discount code is XSGT14, and enter that in. And between now and the end of Valentine's Day, that'll get you a free shipping credit from any orders purchased through us at XSSights.com. Okay, so you got to put XSGT, so it's XS Sights and Gun Talk. XSGT what? 14. Okay, for 2014. And the deal is Love at Front Sight instead of Love at First Sight. A front sight obviously being the thing you're supposed to be looking at on your gun when you're actually paying attention. Exactly. Well, it's that time of year, so why not celebrate the month of love and style and get the ones that you love and that depend on you to take care of bad situations and can depend on themselves to take care of bad situations. Get them something they're really going to like this Valentine's Day.
Okay, so you go to XSSights.com, and then you for your code you use XSGT14, and you're going to get free shipping.
That's right.
Outstanding. Oh, by the way, and then we also have our Gun Talk giveaway going.
I know, and I was just thinking for all the listeners that were a little jealous of Roy's free sight handout.
Yes, really.
We have a special for you guys. We're teaming up with Gun Talk through guntalk.com on your February giveaway. So it's a Love It Front Sight promotion, and we're doing a first prize and we're doing a grand prize. And the first prize, we have 10 potential winners here, and it will be a Good Guy swag bag, and included in that is a gift certificate from XS Sights for a free set of sights, and along with some Team XS swag. That way you're at the range in style. Okay. And then I don't know if you've seen the promotion for our grand prize, but I think that was going to be a sure hit.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is really. There are going to be a lot of people who would like to have this. Tell them about the Remington deal.
Sure. Well, we work with Remington, and direct from the factory, you can buy an XS upgraded Remington 870 Tactical Express shotgun. So our grand prize for February through the Love It Front Sight campaign is a Remington 870 Tactical Express shotgun, custom lasered with the Gun Talk logo. And we are very excited for that one person that has a chance to win that at the end of the month. So guntalk.com and look at the giveaway.
This is a one-of-a-kind gun. We've never had a shotgun with the Gun Talk logo on it before, so somebody's going to get this one-of-a-kind. To enter, you go to guntalk.com/win and enter for a chance to win that. Going to be 10 of the first prizes and then only one of the Remingtons. But look, people win this. Last month, we had a deal from Timney Triggers, and it was a $750 deal, and it was won by Karen out of Tampa, Florida. So congratulations, Karen. So
yes, congratulations, Timney. Yeah. Those are some fantastic guys. Those are some good guys over there.
They really are. A lot of fun, too. So what have you been hunting? I want to know, what have you been out shooting?
Oh, well, we've been with SHOT Show and with end of year and with getting in new machines and increasing our manufacturing space by another 20,000 square feet. Wow. I've been shooting a lot of business stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? I saw what you're up to. You guys have gotten involved in HAVA, haven't you?
Yes, we have.
That is great. Good for you guys.
Coming up at the end of the month, we have our second annual couples hunt, and that is an opportunity for us to team down with our HAVA representatives and take 5 wounded heroes and their wives down to a couple of days of the men shooting and the women hanging out, and takes them away from their from their original, daily schedule, and it puts them in a no cell phone, kid-free zone. And it is amazing, not only for John and I, but for obviously for Hava and the heroes that we serve through that organization. And honoredveterans.org is their website, and you can always follow them. Or if you yourself are a wounded hero and are looking for an opportunity or an organization that you can get signed up with to go on hunts, and we do a couple of family days, which of course, Access Sites is very big in as well. But again, that website is honoredveterans.org. Pick up the
right, and if you want to just volunteer to take somebody out, and it doesn't have to be an organized deal, it could be a one-on-one deal. You can, and Honored Veterans, the Hava group will help you out with that too.
Absolutely, and they're, again, just a good group of guys, and the mission itself, backed by the firearms industry. There's a lot of us that do support that organization, so. Check it out.
Great group. Now, you also are doing the Light Sights and Lasers 2014 Law Enforcement Tour with Wes Doss?
We are. We've teamed back up with Kyber Training, and for our law enforcement and military professionals, we have launched our 2014 Light Sights and Lasers Tour, and we're starting off in Perry, Florida on February 20th and 21st, and you can email us at training@accesssites.com. We'll be happy to send you some more information about it. And this is a free training class for these men and women, and so we're excited to take Wes back out on the road this year. He did a fantastic job for us last year, covering 17 locations in 10 months, and that was a bit of a whirlwind. So
no kidding.
We're glad to have him back in one piece and getting back.
And that facility out in Perry, that facility in Perry is incredible. So that's great. All right, Stephanie, tell them where they can find out more about Access Sites and what you guys are up to.
Sure. Well, always follow us on Facebook and, of course, online at accesssites.com. And if nothing else fails, pick up the phone. We'd love to talk to you, and our number is 888-744-4880.
That's simple. Thank you so much. Best to John and Bo and all the guys.
Oh, best to you guys and your family, and tell the kiddos that I said hello.
Will do. Thanks, Stephanie. We'll talk later. All righty, Access Sites, it's XSSIGHTS, accesssites.com. And if you want to enter for a chance to win a one-of-a-kind tactical shotgun, go to guntalk.com/win. This one is seriously cool. We've never done this before, and you definitely want to be in on this one. Hey, you can't win if you don't enter.
Tom Gresham's Gun Talk is broadcast nationwide every Sunday. If you can't hear Gun Talk where you live, call your local talk format station and clue them in on Gun Talk. Stay tuned. We're coming right back. Now broadcasting nationwide on radio, via satellite, and through downloads, iTunes, the Gun Talk app, and other podcast clients. You're listening to Gun Talk with Tom Gresham.
All right, 866-825-5486. Just our one, and then Tom Talk Gun. That'll get you in here. Ben's with us for a while. He's been on hold out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Ben, thank you so much for your patience. How are you, sir?
Doing, Tom.
I'm good. How can I help?
Well, I'm a police officer here in this area, and I've been patrol rifle certified for several years. I've been carrying an AR on patrol with me for several years, and I've been debating going to the SBR platform, to a shorter barrel. Always been partial to about an 11-inch barrel for an SBR. What stops me from doing it for so many years is the wait list. And how incredibly long it is. I know of specifically one other officer who I work with who has been at this point been waiting about 9 months for his tax stamp to come back for an SBR, and I was wondering if we've heard rumors, but we just don't know for sure if there is a way to e-file for an SBR tax stamp that might not take quite as long.
Two things. One, I don't know for sure if the online application is available, but it's not going to speed things up, because the problem lies, and let me back up so everybody knows what we're talking about. SBR stands for short barrel rifle. A rifle with a barrel length shorter than 16 inches falls under the category of NFA, National Firearms Act, like a machine gun suppressor, so you have to get a federal tax stamp for it. And you can get it, it's legal. The wait is now running a year. The problem is they only have 25 people processing these, and as the demand has doubled and quadrupled and quintupled, they have not added anybody because they say we don't have the budget for it. Actually, one of the bills that was just introduced includes provision to increase the funding for ATF for specifically that area. But, I guess here's what I would say about this. If you had applied 3 years ago, you would have your SBR now.
yes, you're right. I'm kicking myself every day. I
know, and I'm in the same place. We've got 4 suppressors that, because of some screw-ups and paperwork and everything else, it's been more than a year. We're waiting on these things, and we don't have them yet. It's just driving me nuts, and I'm just thinking, well, at least we're in line and moving ahead. It's a lousy thing. At some point, somebody's going to say, what about that whole a right delayed is a right denied, and a year is absolutely untenable. But the only thing I know is to go ahead and do it and then forget about it until you hear back on it. Let me ask you a question. Are you going to go with a suppressor on this?
I don't plan on it. I don't plan on it. It would be specifically a patrol rifle, and my department doesn't allow for suppressors.
Gotcha. Yeah, because some people like the SBRs because they can put a suppressor on. Now they're back to the original length roughly, so I just was curious. But no, I know a lot of police departments won't allow the suppressors. SBRs, of course, are handy. Now, here's another thought for you. I just throw this out, and your department, Census Department, is probably not going to work. But for a lot of people, bullpup designs get you that shorter platform without having to go to SBR because you still got a 16-inch barrel.
Sure.
So just a thought. But again, if your department doesn't allow, if it's got to be an AR, then it's got to be an AR. So the only thing I know is just to go ahead and do the paperwork, throw it in there, and just figure, a year from now, maybe you'll hear from them, maybe.
That sounds like what I figured it was going to be anyway, but I figured I'd ask just in case there was something I was missing.
I hear you. I wish I could help. Well, listen, I appreciate the call, Ben. Be safe out there. Let's see, line 3, it's either Geraldo or Geraldo. I don't know if they're pulling my leg. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good, sir, and it's Geraldo.
It is? Okay, good. It is Geraldo. Okay, how can I help you?
All right, well, I finally got a job that's putting a little bit of change in my pocket, so I'm looking at a higher-end 1911, and these Les Bear custom carries that are catching my eye. Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering what your opinion is on them.
They're terrible. I think you should buy 2 of them and then send them to me because they're so bad. No, look, Les Bear they're wonderful. Les Bear makes great pistols. And look, they ought to be, what are you looking at, $2,500, $3,000?
Actually, I got a pretty good price at about 18 and some change.
Ooh.
With the 1.5 inch guarantee, so that's not very bad.
It's not bad at all. Now, I guess I'd throw this out. When you're at about the $1,800 level, you do open up some possibilities for some of the higher-end Springfields, the Smith & Wesson Custom Shop, the SIGs, and some of those. But specifically to Les Bear, the only thing I have ever heard, I'm just trying to find any kind of negative to throw out because they're really great pistols. The only negative I've ever heard is that they're very tight, which is good for accuracy, but maybe a little less so for reliability as a carry gun. So okay. I would probably say if I'm going to get it for a carry gun, I would want a minimum of 1,000 rounds run through it to smooth everything out before I carried it. That's not a problem. That just means you get to shoot a lot.
Yeah, and I was going to say that's not a problem for me at all. So I'm all right. That's great. That's kind of what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, I just don't think you're going to go wrong at all with a Les Bear. You're not going to have a problem there. Good luck with it. And look, if you get one, call us and let us know how it works out. All right, 866-TALK-GUN. That'll get you in here. Or shoot me an email, tom@guntalk.com. If you think that guns should be banned, or you think that we should have more restrictions, or you think we should have universal background checks, give me a call. I will give you the floor and let you have your say. The folks who don't like guns, go to the front of the line, and I'm not going to cut you off as long as you're nice, you're pleasant. We'll give you a pass to get to the front. 866-TALK-GUN.
The XDM 3.8 Compact from Springfield Armory is 2 guns in 1. Use as your concealed carry gun with a compact magazine and use the extended magazine for home defense. Carry 13 rounds of 9mm in the compact magazine and a whopping 19 rounds in the extended magazine. To see the entire family of Springfield Armory XDM pistols, go to SpringfieldArmory.com. That's SpringfieldArmory.com.
TopGunSupply.com carries a large selection of fine firearms and accessories. Get all the parts you need for your Sig Sauer, HK, and Glock pistols. Grips, screws, recoil springs, sights, barrels, magazines, holsters. The list goes on. Our knowledgeable sales staff, professional service, great prices, and super fast shipping are here to help you. Check us out today. TopGunSupply.com. TopGunSupply.com.
No matter what gun you have, you want it to hit harder, shoot faster and flatter, and be more accurate. You get all that with the ammunition from Double Tap. Double Tap's experts select the best bullets, then load them to higher velocities while keeping safe pressures. Shoot small groups, shoot farther. Use custom hunting loads in your handgun or rifle. Even fire 2 projectiles with 1 shot. DoubleTapAmmo.com. That's DoubleTapAmmo.com.
If you carry a gun, you need training. Your concealed carry class was definitely not training. But time, money, and obligations keep you from spending days at a shooting school. The trusted folks at Gun Talk can help. Concealed Carry 1, our DVD featuring the VADA Group, covers what gun, what holster, how to carry, where to wear your gun, and much more. Visit ShopGunTalk.com. That's ShopGunTalk.com. Look, this really is life and death. Learn how to stay aware, how to get away, and how to fight if you must. At ShopGunTalk.com, you can get the 2 DVD set, including Fighting with the 1911 with Tiger McKee. No matter what gun you carry, this vital training info can save your life. Learn the draw, the stance, reloading, vital gear from Gun Talk. That's ShopGunTalk.com. ShopGunTalk.com.
The Smith & Wesson Bodyguards. Carry more comfortably, walk more confidently. When it comes to personal protection, nothing beats a Bodyguard. Choose the lightweight, compact, and concealable Bodyguard 380 pistol or the Bodyguard 38 revolver, both with a built-in laser sight. The Smith & Wesson Bodyguards. Carry more comfortably, walk more confidently.
The best way to fight gun control efforts: behave in a responsible manner and then vaccinate non-shooters. Offer to take them to the range and show them a good time. Now, back to Gun Talk.
All right, you have questions, I have answers. I make this stuff up as I go. You know I do. Well, sometimes I know. You know, but how are you going to know? We're having fun. If I don't know the answer, I just tell you. I just say, hey, I don't know. And then we ask for help. We do that actually quite a lot, and you guys help me out. I really appreciate it. Number here is 866-TALK-GUN. Frank's on line 2, coming out of Hardy, Arkansas. Hello, Frank. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on?
You're looking for a conversion kit.
I got a 1911. I picked up a PT Taurus 1911.
Okay.
And I really liked the gun, and I was wondering if there was any people out there that make conversion kits for that particular gun. I'm looking for the 22 long rifle, 9mm, 40mm, 40 cal conversion kits for them.
Yeah, I guess the answer is yes. There are people who make those, and you can get 22 rimfire. You can convert to others, but you better. What you're going to need to do, the problem is you're asking me several different questions here at once. The best way for you to figure this thing out is to just go on the internet and do a web search for conversion kits for 1911, and you will have a gazillion places that you can go for information on it, and then just pick the ones you want. And oh, by the way, you don't have to, there's no requirement of this to go through a background check or anything. That can be mailed directly to your home. because these are not firearms. So you can get these kits that are mailed to you, and you can just swap them out.
Super. Plus, also, I was looking at the double stack 1911 and that, and if there would be any difference in.
Yes, yeah, certainly, because you're going to have different magazines because you have to have different mags for these. But you know what you could do? You could go to the Brownells website. It's BROWNELLS, brownells.com, and they have conversion kits they sell. So at least it gives you a place to start. So, but yeah, if you're going to go, I'm talking single stack. If you go double stack, your life gets considerably more complicated. I'm not sure who makes magazines that'll work for these conversion kits. So you take a look at those. Appreciate that, Frank. I want to talk to Mike in New Hampshire, line 1. Mike, what is this thing you're thinking about doing? What are you doing there, man?
Well, I got my latest issue of the Shotgun News, and in the ad here it says, solvent traps for threaded and unthreaded barrels, mess-free gun cleaning. What say you about this one, Tom, at the risk of sounding too ambiguous?
Okay, let me explain to people what we're talking about. This is a cute wink, wink, nudge, nudge deal where we're going to call it a solvent trap. We're getting a Fram oil filter from your car. And with an adapter, we're going to put the adapter on your gun. And then we're going to screw the oil filter onto your gun, and we're going to call it a solvent trap. It is a suppressor. When the ATF kicks in your door with the SWAT team, it will be a suppressor. And when you go to the federal penitentiary, it will be because you had an unregistered suppressor. Make no mistake about it. I don't care that people are doing it and getting away with it. When they come to kick in your door, this will be a suppressor, and the courts will uphold that.
Okay. All right, but here's the thing. I mean, I know, I get what you're talking about. And, yeah, I know I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to be anybody's boyfriend there either, you know? So, I mean, why are they even doing this for? I mean, the ATF's not stupid.
Well, the ATF just hadn't gotten around to fooling with it yet. I mean, you know, the thing is, it's like people say, well, you know, people are getting away with it. I said, well, you know what? You can run back and forth across a busy street with your eyes closed, and you can get away with it until you don't. Mm-hmm. People will sell this stuff. Look, it's legal to own, and this is what people say. They say, well, you know what? It's legal to own an oil filter. And it's legal to own an adapter, and you only get in trouble when you put it together. Really? Do you believe that? Really? Ask people who have been arrested for owning the parts for making a suppressor. Not making a suppressor, just owning the parts that go into a suppressor. If you've got an adapter that was made to go on a gun, and it's clearly made to go on there and put an oil filter on it, you have the parts for making a suppressor. I just got to tell you, I don't want to go down that road. And I am telling you that at some point, somebody's going to get busted and it's going to stick on this deal. And it's a federal crime. So when people start getting all cutesy-poo and, oh, yeah, you know, we will call it a solvent trap, you can call it, you know, anything you want, but you're still going to get in trouble. So if you want a suppressor, buy a suppressor. Get something that's good, that's going to last. Pay the $200. It's $200. Give me a break. It's going to last forever. Pay the $200. Get the tax stamp, and then you've got a real suppressor that's going to work. You don't have some stupid wart on the end of your gun. Hey, Mike, I appreciate the call. Carl is in Atlanta, Texas, on line 2. Hello, Carl.
Tom, tell me, is there some kind of clearinghouse for gun law information? You know, I heard one time that someone could build a gun from scratch if they don't transport it out of state or sell it.
If you don't sell it, if you don't plan on selling it, you can make your own gun. That's how it works. You can go to the ATF website, or, you know, like I always say, search engines, man, like Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo or whatever. It is amazing. You take the question that you want to know, you type it in there, and it will give you what you're looking for 9 times out of 10. It's pretty amazing stuff. So just Google up, making your own gun, is it legal? And you'll get everything you need, including the regulations. But generally speaking, you can make a gun if you're not going to sell it. But again, you got state regulations as well as federal regulations. You got to know all of them. You're walking into a minefield, so make sure you know what the heck you're doing. Otherwise, things could go boom.
Join the NRA via Tom Gresham's Gun Talk website and receive $10 off the regular membership price. Log on to guntalk.com for details. You're listening to Tom Gresham's Gun Talk.
All right, going straight to the phones. Jim, Farmington, New Mexico, line 4. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
I'm good. You want to know about this recall, huh?
Yeah, I didn't catch what. Did you tell what they were?
No, I did not. Well, here's what we got. This happened this week, actually on the 28th. It's only a couple of days ago. Winchester announced a recall of some .22 rimfire ammo, and I'm reading off of it right now. Two lot numbers. Ammo, yeah, Winchester ammo. .22 rimfire ammo. Lot numbers are GD42L and GD52L. That's Golf Delta 42 Lima and Golf Delta 52 Lima. You can go to the Winchester website for the information. 500 round and 1,000 round packs, 40 grain bullets. They're recalling 2 of those if you contact them. In fact, let me give this phone number out for people that just might have that. 866-432-5224. Again, 866-523. Correction, that's 423. That's 866-423-5224. That's if you have this Winchester .22 ammo lot numbers, Golf Delta 42 Lima and Golf Delta 52 Lima. That's the deal there. Appreciate the call there, Jim. William, Anchorage, Alaska, line 3. Talk to me.
Okay, make it real quick. I have a Kimber Model 82 Government .22 long rifle, basically an Olympic-style weapon.
Yeah,
beautifully
nice.
shooting gun, very accurate. I would like to mount a scope on it. The scope that I have has a 50 millimeter lens, and I cannot find anything that will fit. A regular Tolly 11 millimeter grooved scope ring does not get the scope high enough because it won't clear the barrel. This has got a barrel that weighs, the whole gun weighs about 9.5 pounds.
Right. Is there any particular reason you have to use a 50 millimeter tube scope?
No, I don't, but that happens to be what I got.
I understand. Well, you know what I would do? 2 things. If you like the Tally mounts, I would call Tally, and I would also call Kimber and say, look, this is what's going on. This is not going to be the first time they've run into this, and they will probably have a solution for you.
That was Kimber of Oregon, not Kimber of Massachusetts. And they know nothing about them anymore and offered me no support other than say good luck.
That's true. That was way back, wasn't it? That's right. I don't know. I may go to Warren and ask them about it and see what they could come up with. I think at this point you're probably looking at either that or, once again, we could always do a little internet search and see if anybody's come up with that. If you just can't find the mounts, I mean, you could, I'm trying to think. I don't know. You're going to have to find somebody who could do mounts. I would contact maybe Loophole and see what they have in the way of scope mounts. And yeah, you could always have a local machine shop might be able to carve you up mounts or at least some spacers or shims, but you don't want to use like a lot of shims. It's got to have a real solid base for it, obviously, to get that thing up. That might be a way to go. That's a good idea, too.
Want to ruin a good gun by drilling holes in it.
No, I get it. I understand that. So contact Tally, see what they can do. And you know what? They might even be able to do it as a custom one-off for you. But if not, you might just check around and see if you've got a machine shop. Chances are, or you know what, if you've got a really good gunsmith, not just a gun shop, but a gunsmith, they might be able to do something for you. I wish you luck with it. Those were nice guns, haven't been made in a long time. All right, here's the deal. I want you to get involved. I want you to have passion for the shooting sports. I want you to every single day talk to somebody about shooting and your love of guns and gun rights and being responsible and being safe. And I want you to take people to the range and invite them out. I want you to be an ambassador. And remember that everything you do and everything you say about guns is used to judge not just you, but the 100 million gun owners in America. It's a big responsibility, but I know you can handle it. Behave correctly, have fun, take people out. It's a ball. And go out and do some more shooting this week.